I am so mad I just did that. Y'all don't even understand. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all get back up here. I did not mean to disconnect that video. So I'm hold on 1 second, y'all. And if y'all hear my cat, she's in heat. Pay her no mind. All right, I'm back. I did not mean to disconnect. That was by accident. I didn't know when I disconnected from my phone, it was gonna disconnect from the live up here too. But I'm not gonna get up. I'm not. That's why I said I'm gonna cut off all distractions because obviously, like, I gotta get through to this message. Like, we were saying before, the chariot also represents Cancer energy. Cancer energy also is moving forward. I do want to say a lot of us are trying to move forward from this masculine per se energy that we've been holding on to for so long, and it's not just us. This is generations. A lot of women don't know how to be feminine because for so long we had to be so masculine. We had to protect ourselves. We had to provide for ourselves. We have to do so much for ourselves that we forget that that's not our role 24/7. Our role is to take care of ourselves internally and exert what we take care of inside of us will assumingly take care of everything else around us. But I do feel like if you are the empress and the empress in reverse, that means you feel like you're low vibrating, like you're lacking something. um but I feel like a lot of people want to move forward from this energy, and I think that a lot is dealing with a lot of decisions that we have to make. And this is very vital in this time because I was just listening to something earlier and it said the same thing. It said this is the time because it's the beginning of the year to make final decisions because this is something that's going to continuously go on with us for a while. And if y'all know anything about 2022, I think a lot of people should know to make perfect decisions this time that is aligned with your life. Do not make decisions for other people. Do not make decisions because of somebody else's emotions or how they feel. You have to literally, if you're aligned with something, everything will flow. If something is not flowing, then you have to reconsider what decisions you made that was not aligned with you, or were you in the right state of mind or in the right energy. Sometimes we make decisions off of impulse because at that moment we feel some type of way, or we feel like we're not that something is not aligned. Sometimes everybody don't have to be on the same energy at the same time, but you will know. So I do feel like some of you are ready to change this because you do feel like this has not never brought you no luck. It hasn't brought anything that you seek positive into your world. So whatever it is, let's get into it. Why is the chariot here for the collective underneath the Cancer full moon? Breaking away from things that is not celebrated. For some of you, you want to move forward from things that you feel like you're not celebrated. And I do feel like some people may be dealing with a situation that they feel like they are not celebrated in that situation, or it doesn't make them happy. It doesn't make them feel joyful. I also do feel like some of you are tired of hiding behind your actions. Like if you want to move forward, or if you want to build something, or if you want to go towards something that's more meaningful for you, I feel like a lot of you was restricting yourself. This is why you're not in this feminine energy, and that's a fact. Whenever you're not doing something that's aligned with you as a woman to make you feel like feminine, then guess what? You're doing something that's opposing that and opposing you. So I do feel like a lot of you don't want to keep dealing with things that is not celebrated, like things that's not making you happy. And I do feel like you're trying to hide behind these actions. Don't hide. You trying to do it sneakily. Spirit said, do not do that. I'm going to tell you now why you don't do nothing secretly. Because everything will be exposed. Very quiet over time. So let's get another clarification. There may be communication in the situation, maybe whatever situation you're with, there was no change in the environment or the people that you are involved with. But I do feel like this is why you hide your action. Maybe you are afraid to express to this person that you feel like things did not change or things did not grow from where they was before. And it was 4:44 when I said that. So let's keep going. That my clock said 4:44 on it. So I've been live for 4 minutes and 44 seconds when I said that. But I do feel like there's lack of communication in certain situations, or there is no communication about a change in an environmental situation. Some of you may be dealing with a person that they said that they was changing themselves over time, but I do feel like they still being sneaky, or they hide behind their own actions. Like they're telling you one thing, but they're doing another. And you feel like there's no change in this situation. And I think this is something that you want to communicate with this person. This could be an argumentative person. If this is a female, this is, ooh, baby. Not the high priestess came out. So this could be somebody, like I said, a black and white. It could be either an intuitive person, or you're using your intuition when it comes down to this. Or the high priestess also could mean somebody that is like a Casanova, like a false person. Yes, the synchronicity. But if you want to communicate that there's no change in this person, or you're using your intuition because you're starting to connect your, what they say, a woman's intuition is always correct type of vibe. I feel like some of you are starting to learn that your intuition is correct about some things. There's some things that you have not seen transition. Hi, baby. How are you? Oh, baby. Why is the Empress in reverse here? You got the Queen in reverse too. I feel like, to me, this is somebody that cannot, everything that you're walking away from is not helping you to manifest your reality in this current life. Because if anybody know, and this is our moon. The Cancer full moon represents the feminine energy in us. So I do feel like some of you feel like you're not yourself. I don't know who it is, but somebody may have woke up with anxiety this morning. That it's not anxiety, but it's like you feel like a feeling of nerves, and it's just pulsating in you. Whoever this person is, I do feel like this message is for you. Your money and stuff is being held up because you have to balance all this stuff out. You have to balance your emotions and your logics together when you coming down to this decision. I do feel like some of you may be working at a job that is not correct for you. It's not helping you to evolve as a person. It's not aligned with your choice of your career choice. I'm sorry. It's not aligned with your career choice, and I feel like you want to walk away. This could be something that you're trying to move forward from, but you're keeping it secretly, and you don't know how to tell management, but you are using your intuition when it comes down to moving forward. That's a plus. But don't lack the communication. Speak your truth. I'm sorry. Even if it's your boss, you can't make somebody mad that is not going to be there if you die today or tomorrow because of the labor that you're causing your body and the afflictions you're causing yourself while you're working. I'm not saying quit your job and not have no money to pay your bills. What I'm saying, be mindful, and you can let this job know that some of this stuff is strenuous on you mentally, emotionally, and physically. And if they don't understand that, Spirit said it's time for you to use your intuition to move forward. Start going towards, hey, baby, start going towards the things that is aligned for you. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse on top of the Empress in reverse? I really want to know. Some of you have received the offer, right? You got the Knight of Pentacles. Then you is the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like the reason why some of you are still in this low vibration and you're the Empress in reverse, you accepted a karmic offer. I'm laughing because somebody really was psyched. I don't know if a masculine came in and told you that they was this knight in shining armor and they was going to treat you right, or whoever this person is. This could even be a job offer that you accepted. For some reason, it's a job thing that I keep hearing, job. But even if this is a job that you accepted and it's causing you to act out of character and it's taking you off your feminine energy, Spirit says it's time for you to speak up. I do feel like, yes, you accepted a faulty offer. It wasn't something that was meant for you. Hey, Cuzzo. And I do feel like you want to come together with some people, or maybe this is a group project that you're supposed to be working on. Even if this is not that, and this is dealing with people and things and choices in your life. If you're dealing with somebody that is not being who they said they were and they are feminine, right? This person could have been somebody that said they had it all. Oh, I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm about I'm about this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. But I feel like some of you are going through the transition of using your intuition, and I feel like for some of you, this could be a family member or a friend, a female friend, a feminine. Or this could be somebody that you're dealing with that have some feminine energy around them that is in this nature, that is a false person. Like, this person is not telling the truth about certain things. And I do feel like this person may have in the past utilized financial maturity for people. Like, oh, I got money, I could do this, I could do that. They thinking in their head it's all about the money, right? So I do feel like if you're a masculine and you was tricked by a feminine energy that was a mother figure that was about her shit and, you know, all of the above, but now you're starting to see the truth about this person. This person is lacking more than just a spirit. They lacking more than just a spirit. They lacking the compassion for themselves. They lied about money and wealth and stuff because they knew that was going to attract you into their corner. Even if it's a job that you was dealing with that had put this big ass front on, like, oh yeah, you want to work for us because we're going to give you this, you're going to have this, you're going to have benefits. But now you're working at this job and it's taking more from you than it's given to you. This could be love. I do feel like you're not accepting this offer from this person because it's not allowing you to be the person you need to be. I do feel like this is a masculine. For some reason that I'm speaking to that is dealing with a feminine that is not who she says she is. So a lot of you are secretly trying to move forward from this, or this could be a feminine that's dealing with a masculine. Like I said, that is in this lack of, they using a negative feminine energy, not their positive energy, because if they was using a positive energy, they would not be lacking anything. If anybody know, we are manifestors. And this is why Spirit said it's time to cleanse our sacral and it's time to connect our root and our third eye, because it's time to take the actions that we were supposed to take. It's time to manifest. So yes, everything has to be dismissed out of our energy field. Anything that is not aligned with us, anything that is bringing us to that negative emotion that we keep talking about today, because I told y'all, this is the Cancer full moon. We're going to get both sides to this energy. You're going to get negative emotions. Some of us are getting attacked by negative emotions, and then the retrograde is not helping none, because now some of your past things is resurfacing, past love, past relationship, past emotions that you thought you got rid of. All this shit is coming up from the grave, and a lot of us don't know how to rebury it because it's not going to be buried this time. This is why it's in our face. This is why we're going through the ringer underneath this Cancer full moon, because some of this stuff has to be addressed, because every time you say you addressed it, you still get triggered by certain things. So I do feel like underneath this full moon, some of the things from our past is triggering us again, because it has to. And it may not be in the same person body. It may not be in the same job. It may not be in the same synchronicity of things, but it still is there. And it's transferring from one thing to the next. I feel like you may be a person that ran from your bedroom. You know, you got a person that you lay with. That person threw you off this morning. Do you go to the store? Then another person throwing you off. Do you go to work? And then another person throwing you off. All of them are meant for you to understand your triggers right now. And what is triggering your negative emotion? Like I said, some of you was giving a faulty ass offer in the past. Some of you don't know what to trust no more. And I feel like this is why you trying to move forward. Some of you are, hi baby. Some of you are trying to move past this energy of always questioning everything or feeling insecure about things. Some of you are really trying to find your intuition and really stick to it, because sometimes we be communicating out of fear, like talking about fearful things and things that make us afraid. And we be thinking we're using our intuition, and sometimes we really do not be. Sometimes we're not listening to our higher self. Sometimes we literally is listening to our negative emotion that is telling us something because it wants us to hold us back because we're afraid to move forward. So even if this is you and you're trying to use your intuition, but you're being confused by it because you don't know what to do, and you like, oh, I'm going to listen to this. I'm going to listen to my intuition, but your intuition is telling you to lack. Oh, you're not worthy. You're not this, or you're not that, or you're not this. I feel like some of you are trying to dismiss that shit. But I do feel like some of you was given an offer, whether it was business or relationship. Spirit said it's time to open them goggles wide open. This is why you're being serviced. I hear somebody woke up with tears in their eyes. They don't even know why the fuck they crying. Spirit said, think about the thing that you said last night before you went to bed, and then you woke up with that emotional feeling. Because it had to happen. Because now you need to address that negative trigger, so you will never allow the world or nobody to trigger that ever again. Okay, let's get another confirmation. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for the collective? Y'all ain't just see how them cards fell. Them jokes is like right here on my arm, like here, you better see it. Wow. Wow. Y'all is not going to believe what just popped out. All right. Damn, I'm going to go back over these cards. It's another message in this. I'm going to tell y'all now. So you got the Emperor here, right? And this could be you or the person. Some of you are trying to make a decision about a father figure in your life, or this could be a father, a masculine that is a father. Like he's a higher person. He has everything he needs. Sometimes I'm gonna be real. This could be Aries energy, but I'm gonna tell you something about these emperors. The emperors think they rule every goddamn thing, right? So now you may be dealing with an emperor. This is for some. I don't know who the hell this is for. You dealing with an emperor, right? I feel like this person may make you feel like you're not the empress. So now you dwelling in that energy. Hey, baby, how are you? You didn't miss much. But if you did, you could go back. I'm just doing an energy reader right now, and then I'm going to start pulling one card readings up here. You may be dealing with a masculine or a masculine person that is downing you for being the empress. And this is why you feel like you're lacking. I do feel like some of you need to walk away from this person, because if you keep on dwelling and you're not using your intuition, this person is clouding your judgment. There's no transformation. You can't grow with somebody that's keeping you sustained. How, if they see that you're not in your empress energy, they are supposed to enlighten you, to help you, to guide you, to emotionally console you. Because who knows, you may be facing some turmoil that you had to face in the past. Like I said, if you are a masculine, you're dealing with a feminine, and you feel like she's not being herself and she's not being that energy, sometimes you need to speak life into that woman, because women need life spoken into them too as well, just as much as we need to speak life into our men. But I do feel like for some of you, you're dealing with a masculine, right? You're trying to make some decisions about this person because you feel like this person did not bring you happiness. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. So this person is somebody you probably let back in your life, or you're going to let back in your life. But this person could be making you lack. And this is because this person is lacking emotion. This is the King of Cups. So this could be a manipulative ass man. This could be a manipulative ass man, and this is why you're sitting in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and why you're in the Empress of reverse. This is why you need to move forward from this energy. Okay, just stay on the line, because I'm not gonna be long-winded with this. I just wanted to clarify this message. I wanted to give y'all a dignified message before I do individual readings. All right, so why is the Wheel of Fortune here for the collective? I'm gonna take that too. There was no decisions being made, right? That's why I feel like some of you are making these decisions, and this is something new for you. This is really something new for you, because some of you are trying to move past this energy, and I feel like you've been dwelling in it for so long that it's confusing you. It's starting to make you feel doubtful about yourself. Nah, baby girl. If you're a feminine and you're going through that, you better pick that shit up and cancel that nigga. Excuse my French. Anybody that's going to make you feel lesser than who you genuinely are, and I'm sorry, big yourself up 1,000 times when somebody do that. This is why a lot of us are going through that, and we're learning our triggers. Because if this person keep triggering that negative emotion in you and making you feel like you lacking, what Spirit said, we are not here to lack. We only lack when we seek control. We only lack when we seeking control. None of this shit belongs to us. All this is given to us. So even if a man is saying, oh, well, you're not worthy, or you're not this, and I do feel like for a lot of us spiritual women, we're going through the tests and trials when people is sitting here coming at us about who we genuinely are. They want us to forget our intuition. They want us to forget our higher selves. They want us to not speak our truth. But I tell them, kudos, do your job. Because at the end of the day, I still got to be who I am no matter what. So I do see Knights of Cups in reverse. Like I said, this is not a protective offer. Whoever this King of Cups was, the reason why this cycle keep pertaining to you and it keep coming, like I said, from one person to the next, and I feel like it's just a chain reaction, a domino effect, because it's all to keep you away from who you genuinely are and for you to forget who you genuinely are. This is why the King of Cups is here in reverse, and this is why the Knights of Cups is in reverse. Whoever this person does not have an emotional standpoint to give you an emotional consoling. No more. Yes, that's it. Hold on. How could I highlight your comment? Hold on. I want to highlight this. She said it directly. Did it show y'all? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No more self-betrayal in 2023. Shanice said it best. No more self-betrayal in 2023. We're not doing that no more. You cannot betray yourself. I always say, somebody asked me, how do you know you use your intuition or you not being drawn to somebody else's thoughts? You know how you know? You ever wake up in the morning, you got a thought in your mind, write it down. Every day I wake up, I get a thought. If I walk out my door, my room door, it'll be a confirmation. If I go on Facebook, it'll be a confirmation. If I go watch a TV show, word to everything I love, it will be a confirmation. That's how I know I'm dealing with my aligned thoughts. It's confirmation for what I already internally feel. Every day Spirit is giving us an opportunity to be guided, but we ignore that shit. So I do feel like Shanice said, no more self-betrayal in 2023. Get your first answer. First answer come from within. Get your confirmation. If you got to call on Spirit and say, give me some type of confirmation, baby, you going to be shocked when all them things start popping up in your face. And sometimes we want to ignore them confirmations because we can't believe what Spirit is actually giving us as the truth. So a lot of us feel drought. Like I said, drought. We feel doubt. But Spirit said, no, I'll give you the confirmations you asking for. But I do feel like whoever you are, if you're dealing with a King of Cups in reverse, and an Emperor, this person is an Emperor. But this person lack emotional well-being. Like this person is empty when it comes to emotions, and they don't know how to console you emotionally. And if you are a feminine and you're dealing with a masculine like that, we all know a woman has to be consoled emotionally as well, because that's who we are. We touch and feel. I always tell everybody, if a woman can't feel her emotions, baby, you fucking with a nigga. Because that's when a woman turn masculine. That's when we don't give a fuck. And when a woman don't give a fuck, it's a whole different type of thing. Trust me. It's a whole different type of thing. Hush, Shanice, I ain't trying to do the twin flame reading yet. I'm going to go into that. It definitely is a twin flame dynamic, but it's all about growth. You have to go through that. But yes, whoever is triggering you, whether it's a work experience or a love experience, Spirit say you have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. There's some things, and even to go off of what Shanice just said, I love this girl, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. She said it right. She said this is a twin flame dynamic. This is definitely the twin flame dynamic. Because when you're dealing with a lover, that is your opposing energy, that is your opposites, and you have some things that still attach you of this world, like the physical world. A twin flame is a spiritual connection. You don't have to be with your twin flame, but y'all still have to work in this lifetime together. Whether y'all energetically working together or y'all are physically working together in this lifetime, you still are going to meet with this person because they lack an emotional standpoint. But I also had to tell somebody recently, whenever I feel like a masculine is not in their emotions, they lie and say that they don't have emotions, but the truth is they got the worst emotions, baby. They got the worst. Do you hear me? They just don't know how to be in tune with it so they can tune out of the negative emotion. They don't know how to handle that emotional shit. We are more logical and more in tune with that because that's who we are. Give the twin flames up in 2023. I wish I could. Listen, it's about the work. Some of us are not meant to be with the twin flame in this lifetime. Once we start accepting it and we heal from that, guess what? It's going to be a beautiful bliss. Because maybe some of us are meant to be with a soulmate, not a twin flame. But some of us have the connections had pulled together now, and we have to work with our partner. But back to the reading, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the individual cards. It's a lot of night energy up here. So I do feel like whoever this person is, they're not mature in certain areas. And that's why a lot of us are going through this transition. Some of us are not able to see clearly through dealing with this person mentally. Like, I feel like whoever this emperor is, the reason why our world is still the same, because we have not been able to make decisions when it comes down to this person because they lack certain things and we just sit there and accept it. No. But I do feel like you looking for balance, an emotional balance. This person has to still heal certain things about themselves. If you are dealing with a twin flame dynamic, let me say that. But if this is a karmic situation, a karmic relationship, this is how you know the difference. A karmic relationship never, ever helps you to evolve. If you can't evolve from that situation, one thing I learned from my connection is even how bad and how much I can hate certain things, I grow every day spiritually from it. I get more and more tapped into to who I am. It ain't even about the connection no more. And we are here together now. But it's not even about that with me, with him. It's about how I grow as a person, how I can grow and heal from my past. Some things have been revealed over time that was dealing with my emotions, and it's not even dealing with the connection. It was dealing with the outside of our connection type of stuff, like family problems and my way of thinking and the things that I was choosing and how I was moving and me lacking certain things and me being a constant giver and I was being taken from. You get what I'm saying? So he used to doubt me. Oh, you let people do this, you let people do that. I was so egotistical. I'm gonna tell you that now. I wasn't trying to see clearly what the fuck he was saying. But I'm at that point now where I understand because the stuff kept reoccurring in my life over and over again. Over and over again. And then now I came to realization what it really was. It was I was not paying attention to myself, my self-care, who I was in my divinity. I was being withdrawn from because of family and friends and all that stuff. But I still had to grow from certain things. So yes, I am going to say the same thing she said. Give the twin flame up in 2023. Start worrying about yourself more. Because if that twin flame connection is going to grow, it's going to start with you. It ain't going to grow with you and that person if y'all can't coexist or understand. Y'all both got to be on the same type of energy in order for that dynamic to work, because it's going to keep being a runner and chaser dynamic, and that shit is aggravating as fuck until both of y'all come to the conclusion that y'all both want to stay and y'all want to work. And no matter how hard that damn connection is, you're going to work for it. You're going to keep growing from it. You're going to keep helping each other to build. And that's just that. Why is the Knight of Swords here reversed? Confused. Still blindsidedly confused. Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about that afterwards because I know everybody's still waiting for their reading. But I do feel like with the Knights of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords in upright, this is stating that you still blindsided about this decision with this person because this person was not truthful with what they said or how they was moving. So a lot of you are ready to cut ties, but you're trying to make this decision. This is two cards that show that you're trying to balance out a decision when it comes down to this connection with this person or this person, even if it's a job. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like it's dealing with a workspace. And for some, I do feel like it's a connection. And this is even for some of the masculines. This is the energy that, the ending of a relationship. Because some of you want to evolve. So some of you want to cut this dynamic off. Y'all want the lovers to end. Y'all don't want this anymore. To me, when I see this in reverse, this is two people that see each other nakedly in front of each other. Some people are still hiding behind all this stuff. Some people are still hiding behind this stuff. They don't want to grow. They don't want to evolve. So if you are being called to separate from this connection, that's because spirit needs you to evolve on your own. And sometimes isolation is the best key. I'm not leaving them. I'm not leaving them in 2022. That's for some people. But what I am going to say, I'm about to do the one card pull. But before we get into that, I want to say this. Twin flames is not for everybody. And I had to learn that too. I didn't never know what it was. When I did come into the sight of what it was, it had to teach me my lessons because I was just like the world. I'm going to be real. My twin flame connection caused my awakening to go full throttle. It made me become a different person. It made me become this person that I never thought existed inside of me. My intuition started clearing up. It started getting stronger. But like you said, it's when y'all come closer to God. Yes. And I'm going to be real. I'm one spiritual motherfucker, but I always run from my own self. But I don't know. I used to say the same thing you said, and I think that's the key. When you stop worrying about the dynamic and calling it a twin flame or anything like that, that's when it starts to grow and that's when it starts coming together. Because when I started saying exactly that, out of nowhere, poof. Now, I'm not the one saying we need to do this or how we going to do this, or it's him. The stronger you get spiritually, the stronger they get spiritually. The more and more if you keep gravitating back from your spirituality, because when I was gravitating away from my spirituality, the connection was not working. The understanding was not there. Our assignment was not clear. Now, word to everything I love. You can ask anybody that's around us. We're different than we ever been. Our communication is on point. And I don't even post nothing on social media about us or nothing. You know why? It's not for everybody. Because people will talk down on that connection. I didn't either. I didn't believe in it. I did not believe in it at all. Word to everything I love. When who put me in that conclusion, because I had got a reading in a group, right? The lady said these exact words to me. She said, "You don't even know that you have a other half." I was like, "No, I don't. I ain't with nobody." Da 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 da. And this is after me and my twin flame, we separated or whatever. And I start thinking, and then I'm in a shelter, and I start going through the emotions. And I'm wondering, why is my heart hurting? Like I'm gonna try to move on, everything, and it was just so stupid to me. Like, yo, I had to cut off the dude I was dealing with, because I told him, I said, I don't think I could deal with you because I still got some issues, and this never happened to me. But the first thing that showed me that I was in a connection was how we got together. The first sight was the first thing that showed me, because I never, ever, ever felt like that before. Like, word to everything I love, that's how I knew something was different. I'm not a person to be flirtatious. I don't get off on guys attracted to me and stuff. Yeah, I'm okay with it. But what happened was the feeling that inside I felt like my body felt it. Like, I didn't feel it because mentally I was still like, oh, I ain't trying to deal with nobody in here. Mind you, I'm going through a divorce at the time. So it's like, I don't like this person. I don't want this person. Da, da, da. And then here he go. And it's like we connected. I knew he was staring at me. I knew he was looking at me, everything. So when I turned around, it was like my self just jolted. Like, who the hell? And I thought it was lust. I stopped having sex, all types of stuff, just to make sure. And I started building a bond with this person, a friendship before anything. I stopped. We didn't even have sex. We both decided not to be intimate with each other for months. We never had sex. We just was chilling with each other, getting to know each other. And then it just like we had too much in common. Like, and the one instant that confirmed it, it was just, I could go on about the twin flame junk, which I think I will do a live about it, and I will express mine, because it is kind of difficult to understand it. But once you get the understanding of yourself and you start to see the changes in you, girl, I stopped hating the world. I started loving the world more. I started loving people. I started having compassion in my heart. That's how I knew something was changing me. Because at that point, when I did meet my twin flame, I had prayed about something because I was going through some things. And LaShonda Douglas, she's my witness. She knew about a lot of the stuff I was going through at the time. And I went through depression for like 3 years. The mix of me coming out of that depression, as they say in the Twin Flame Collective, you start to prepare yourself for your other person. Like, I started getting dressed up. I started looking, doing a lot more for myself. I started going out a little bit more. I signed myself up for school, not knowing that I was going to meet this person in school. So it was weird to me, like how everything just aligned itself. Everything had to happen. And when you start to understand this twin flame journey, my nigga, and I'm talking to you from the streets right now, sis, you start to understand you. You start to understand you. And I'm still a baby at this. There's people that have been going through this for years. Like, I'm talking about 30 years. Like, but they always told me when you run from the connection is when the connection get weakened. No, that's not what they said. When you run from the connection gets stronger. The more and more y'all pull together without understanding is when it get weakened. Because if y'all can keep coming together, keep on coming together. Y'all can keep on coming together. But if y'all don't understand, both of y'all are not on the same type of time when y'all understanding y'all mission. Y'all have a mission together, and y'all are a part of that mission together. Because it wasn't me at first. It was him. It wasn't me. Here we go with these boiler Hana girl bye. Girl, take you out of a victim mindset. I still was trying to be in a victim mindset. But enough about this twin flame junk, because we could go on about this. This is a deep, deep, deep conversation. And I would love to do this. And I am going to do a twin flame reading. So maybe we could do the discussion after that twin flame reading. But what I'm going to say to y'all, if you are in a twin flame dynamic, just pay attention to yourself. Take the whole twin flame word out of the mouth that you speak, because that is just a word. The whole truth about a twin flame connection is learning yourself, and that person have to learn themselves. And the more and more you get, I'm going to say to the feminine, and I'm learning this. This is a little secret because I still am in communication with certain women that, you know, they say in a twin flame situation is off balance right now. And I'm telling them, I say, yo, the minute I start to feel like I needed to give up was the minute that I felt like we was going to, like, it just changed. Like, always go back to that friendship first. It's about that friendship. It's about that connection. Take the sex out of it. Take the lust out of it. Take everything away from it. And I'm going to tell you something. You can't go to just anybody for advice when you're in the twin flame connection because they is not going to understand it. They're going to look at y'all connection like, what the fuck? Oh, girl, I would have been like, yeah, we could say that 1,000 times. But these same people will see you go back to this person and not understand how y'all build it. Y'all building blocks is built off of what is inside of you. Y'all are the only two that can fix that dynamic. Y'all the only two that can break that dynamic down. But what you can't do is break the chain that's between y'all, because that is a string with spirit. And the truth is, it takes the men a little bit longer because they so selfish and so stuck-headed that they don't feel like they need a spiritual guidance or none of that. They don't even know that we are the soul into their body. We bring the soul to them. So until they start to recognize, yo, this is my soul, my twin soul, you know, she bring that life to me. They have to understand that. And just like you got to understand, like, there's a spark that y'all both have that y'all need to ignite. One of you are the lighter and the other one is the spark. They do. They do, girl. I'm a big observer. I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna go into this one card pull. Oh, before I go into it, when we go into the one card pull, if y'all would like a reading, please put a heart on the comments and then I will go by that. And we're gonna do one card pulls. And I'm gonna pull out my favorite cards too. These are my babies right here. But like I said, yeah, if they not, I say the ones that is not spiritual, God give those assignments to the toughest spiritual bitches, yo. We get the toughest assignments. The toughest assignments. I got you, Sharice. Let me see. All right, Jazz. So Sharice is going to go first. And then Jazz is going to go next. Let me say this and then we're going to start with Sharice. The ones that don't believe in God or spirit or a higher power, that say they don't need saving from spirit and this and that, is the ones that you have the hardest assignment with. And I do feel like Shanice, no, because you're gonna have to go back in and go grab them. That's the sad part. You're going to have to go within and go back and grab them out of that pits of hell that you try to send them to. Or your ass going to feel the burden up underneath your booty. Nah, but yeah, truthful, when I do the twin flame reading, yes, we need to do a whole discussion about this because a lot of people don't understand the dynamic and it's so retarded. Like, you will be so, how can I say it? You go into the twin flame connection like with no gray hairs, right? I'm joking, but look at this shit. I'm using me as an example. You go into it with no gray hairs, you come back out with gray. Gray and wiser. You're going to be wiser. You're going to be more smart. You're going to make diligent decisions. You're going to feel so enlightened by everything that you feel like. And I swear to God, the sad part is every time you want to kill this person or want to fight this person or you just hate them, it's like, damn, why do I love this person? Because the truth is, that is not a dynamic that you can get away from, and you have to love each other unconditionally, no matter what our flaws is. And that is what that whole dynamic is about, breaking free from the things that we go through on a regular relationship. A karmic relationship will last longer with crazy shit going on, but a twin flame will last only if we do the work. So let's go ahead and get these one card pulls started. See. Oh, they over here. So because we are currently underneath the Cancer full moon, I am going to use one of my favorite decks that I have bought, and I didn't really get a chance to use it. And it's the astrology, Heavenly Bodies Astrology. And let's see. And I'm also going to use I'm trying to find my other cards too, y'all. I got cards everywhere in this damn room. Is these the angel? Yep, angel oracle cards. And I'm going to be also using the angel oracle cards. Like I said, it's going to be a 1-card pull, short message. And then if you would like to book a reading, y'all know the deal. Y'all can email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com. I don't know why I didn't press the banner. Where's that? Yep, you can go to queensiesreadings@gmail.com to book a reading. So, Sharice, you are my first person. And let's see. Sharice. You go. Okay. After Sharice is Jaslyn, then Naya Tyrion. All right, so Spirit, what message do you have for Sharice? What short message do you have for Sharice? Take what resonate, because this is for you. I can't say take what resonate, leave what doesn't, because this is definitely your message. And let's see, what message does Spirit have? Can I get 1 card for Sharice? This is cute. So you got clear coordinates. I hate that word, but I'm gonna show you it. Clear coordinates. Yeah, I got that down south slang sometime where I can't. I don't say the word properly. It says, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Sharice, you may be going through a transition right now. I feel like sometimes I think you had a dream. This may be you that I was picking up on your energy this morning. You have I'm going to say, it's like when you dream, your intuition is at its highest peak. I feel like whatever you are manifesting into this reality, you may have already had this vision, and then I think you woke up and you've been having intuitional thoughts about it. But Spirit wants you to start to utilize this as a tool, not something to be like, oh, it was just a dream. Start paying attention to anything that you have visually going on in a time when you're thinking about something. Let me get a confirmation for you. Can I get a confirmation, Spirit, for Sharice? I wouldn't take all of these, but I am. So the first card that came out was Uranus. It says, redivally change. Redivally change. Redivally means start to actually utilize what exactly Spirit is telling you. Stop ignoring your visions. Stop ignoring your dreams. And then you got the Cancer. Full moon. It says nurture, comfort, and protection. Nurture yourself, comfort yourself, and protect yourself. But when you protect yourself, still leave your heart space open, because you don't want to close that off, because you're not going to receive the downloads that you really need that is for you. You're going to think everything is against you. So you got Saturn. There's some lessons that you actually are going through right now. And the reason why you're going through these lessons is to open you up so that way you can rely more on your intuition. Then it says the moon. Satisfy emotional needs. Nurture self and others. Start to nurture yourself. And I do feel like it's not even about other people. I feel like it's about you nurturing yourself so you can nurture your children. Because whatever you pour into yourself, you got to pour it into your children. And as you pour it into yourself, they're going to grow healthy because you already are going through this realization. Then you got the sun. It says self-express and embody truth. Embody your truth. That's why Spirit wants you to start connecting to what you have inside of you. The clear organism. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas. Pay attention to what you feel. Stop doing it because of everybody else. But like I said, when you start to heal this part of you, you're going to heal your children. And then you got Aquarius, originality, platforming, and progressive imaginings. You have a vision that is so fucking hype. You got a vision. Run with that vision. The nights that you sleep and then you wake up with that dream, get a notebook, put it on the side of you with a pen. Make sure nobody don't touch it. That is your dream, your dreams. Start writing what you can remember, even if you can, because sometimes Spirit to give us messages in our dream, but we can't wake up to remember them because it's not for you to go out there and to give to the world. That's for you. And sometimes only your higher self needs to be able to recognize that dream. So what I am going to say, what Spirit wants you to do is start going within a lot more and start paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. Stop, cut off social media. I don't know why Spirit is saying cut off social media, because it's starting to cloud your judgment with certain things too. All right, so that was for you, Sharice. I'm sorry, why you don't correct me when I keep saying your name wrong? Jaslyn, are you still here? Jaslyn? All right, if Jaslyn is not here, then I'm going to go to the next person. I'm going to give her a couple of seconds, though. Only way y'all will see me read more than one card from the confirmation is if they come out. I'm not a person to throw the confirmation cards to the side. I've never been like that. I don't know why. And this is why everybody say my messages get... Okay, I'm about to start with you now, sis. Everybody say my messages are long drawn. But I can't help it. If Spirit give me one of them cards, it's for a reason. I'm sorry. It's for a reason. So, Jaslyn, what messages do we have for Jaslyn? What message do we have for Jaslyn, Spirit? What messages do we have for Jaslyn? And again, if y'all would like to book a reading, please email me at queenzreadings@gmail.com. All right. Yep, there we go. And that jump fell right on my chest. So this is something really... I like this card. This is always one of my favorite cards. Life Review. Life Review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. The whole reading I just did was about imbalancement. It was about balancing certain things or removing certain things that is not aligned with you anymore. So, Jaslyn, I do feel like Spirit is saying you need to start sit back, literally. Cut everything off. Cut everybody off. Sit to yourself for a period of time. No TV, no phone, no music, no nothing. And listen to who you are. Listen to what you've seen in your life and the things that you want to dismiss. If something is not helping you to grow, you have to let it go. I don't know what this is talking about, but if it's anything that is keeping you restricted from your higher self, because Spirit said you have a higher calling and you have a higher calling this lifetime. That's why you went through so much. You went through so much in life because it was meant for you to be a counselor, not and be a teacher, not to be a student still. You still keep putting yourself in student positions. This is why you're not getting the raise in life that you really, really genuinely deserve. And you know you deserve it because you're a giver and you help everybody, Spirit said. But Spirit said it's time for you to review everybody that you actually helped and everything that you actually did and realize what the fails was of it. The reason why Spirit said it's time for you to realize the fails of it, because it was always you giving. It was never you getting. And even when you was getting, it was bullshit gets. So Spirit said it's time for you to shut the whole fucking world off and sit with yourself and realize it. It's time. Because you have a very high calling. And I don't know why you playing with your spirit. I don't know why you playing with your life. You have a higher calling. You are meant to be the teacher now. You're a master. You've been through things that a lot of people cannot even finish. And yet you are you're supposed to be teaching these people now. You have a collective of women and men that need to hear your voice. They can't hear you when you hide behind the shadows and playing with the crowd. You cannot keep playing with the crowd. You have to you are the orchestrator of this whole thing now. Just like I'm a leader, Shanice is a leader. It's a lot of you that's up here that's leaders, but we play behind the scenes because we don't want to hurt nobody else's feelings. But Spirit said, Jaslyn, it's time for you to come out. So now you need to take a life review, right? This is your final test. I don't know what you're going through. But Spirit said, you may be going through something right now, but this is because, are you tired of the lessons that you've been given all your life? Are you tired of keep fighting this fight? Are you tired of feeling like you're gaining A+, but yet the teacher still keep giving you an A- or a F and failing you? You can't. You cannot play in the background no more. That's playing low key, and I get it. But no, let me get a confirmation. Uranus. Uranus says radically change. Radically change. It's time for you to change. It's time. And this is why your lessons are becoming so harder on you. And I feel like it's draining the shit out of you. But Spirit said, I have to kill the old you so the new you can live now. You have to resurface as something new. Like, I don't know if y'all remember the story of Lazarus, right? When they said Lazarus, rise, right? Lazarus rise, that's something different. It wasn't the same Lazarus that was put underneath. Now you've been put underneath for so long because it's time for you to rise into something different. The divers that you are the keeper of the new world. I don't know why you playing with it. You are one of the ones. And you still keep keeping with it. You letting others people keep distracting you from your purpose, baby girl. You cannot. That is not happening. Spirit said that's over. All right. Who was next? Jaslyn. And then we have Night. You here, boo? You here? All right. Okay, boo. Let's go. Spirit, what do we have for Nye? Hi, how are you? Happy New Year's. I don't know. I don't even see. I see it now. I had to press it. But the comments, I can see them on the thing. You just got, I don't know what the hell going on. I think it's not just me because technology been acting real stupid lately, and we already know why. We are in retrograde, so it's not surprising. But I just had the same problem. You gotta press it, Bookie. All right, so 9. Ooh, baby, you got 2, 3, 4. Wait, all right. So the first card you got was Life Review. Also, I'm gonna read them all. You got Victory. Take Back Your Power. Outdoors. It was supposed to be one card, but I guess whatever messages have to come across to you, Spirit got a whole lot. You got Clear Audience. You got Crystal Clear Intentions. And Spread Your Wings. So Life Review says, take an inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Ooh. When that comes to you, I feel like you love. And when you love differently. A lot of people don't understand the way you are because they say that you too withdrawn sometime, or you're mysterious about the way you move it, or you're not a person that they could trust. Well, yet, do they not know you are the most trustworthy person that they can actually have in their corner? Because you believe in the things that you'll take to the grave with you. There's some secrets that I feel like you hold for certain people that you take into the grave with you. Because that's your loyalty to not only them, but to yourself, because you pride yourself on loyalty. But you got Victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. There's something that is about to take a turnaround. I don't know why my left side, like something just touched it. But there's some victory coming up out of a lot of the situations that you've been dealing with, even some things that you're questioning. The answers that you want are about to come to light. I don't know what this is regarding, but Spirit says stop stressing yourself, because when you ask, I already started working in action. I already started making things happen for you. But you're not going to see it until you close your eyes and go within and start hearing your heart. If you give me something, Spirit said, if you lay your burdens to me and you let me know your burdens and what's really taking you away from who you genuinely are, Spirit said, that's when I'm going to open these doors that you've been asking for. They're coming. They're already open, but you just don't see it because spiritually you have to feel it. You're not feeling it. That's why Spirit said you physically are not going to see it. You know internally you got to manifest everything. You are very victorious. And I do feel like you carry a lot of people with you. They hold on to your power because you're stronger than a lot of people think. You're very intuitive and you're very keen to what you do. And you know how to move. There's something that's been nudging you. And Spirit said the answers are already going to be in your face. You already know the answers, but now the world is going to know that answer. It says, take back your power. Use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. You are, I feel like, is already doing that. You know you hold a very strong power. And I feel like you manifest a lot of things for other people. You spoke some things into some people's lives that is now existing to this day. But Spirit said it's time to use that same tongue that you give into others and put it into your fruit, into your basket, into what you need. It says go outdoors, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. I don't know what you do, if you write poetry or music or something. I feel like it's a book you want to write. It's a book you want to write, right? And it's something about what you facing now. And I feel tears in my eyes. It's some things that you're facing right now that nobody even know that you're breaking free from it because you're so afraid to really speak your truths and come out of your shell. But Spirit said you need to write this in your story. There's a book that has your name on it that you're not writing. Even if you are, even if I feel like you don't know how to structureize it. Spirit said, take that pen and write it as a journal entry. Every journal entry you write, you will collectively start to form a book. That book is going to tell a story from beginning to end. But I feel like Spirit said it's time for you to do it. So you got clear audience says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Spirit is always going to nurture you because you are on a path to heal others. You are healing yourself as a young person that is going to heal many others. But you got to start to acknowledge it. But that book, I don't know nothing about a book but you need to write that book. You need to write it. I feel like that's where your mindset is, that you want to write this thing, but you don't know how to start. Spirit said, write it as a journal entry. Speak life into yourself. And as you writing it, Spirit said, I want you to free yourself from everything that you writing that was painful to you. It's time to free yourself from every bit of it. Things because that is some of the things that's holding you back from your freedom. You are already free. You don't even know it. Because the power that's inside of your mouth, the lips that you speak, the things that you speak into reality, you're speaking into other people's lives. The Spirit needs you to speak it into yourself. It says crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering thought. You have to speak life into your situations, baby girl. Take that same affirmations that you give your friends and your family and everybody else around you. And when they going through their hells and high waters, you comforted everybody, but nobody comes to your rescue when you really feeling down. I feel like it's a lot of the times you cry alone and you don't know how to answer some of the things. And then when you come back out, you come out that room with a straight face and nobody even know you going through hell. Nobody even know that you're going through depression half of the times when you are, because you would never allow the world to see you sweat because you have a strong mindset. But you have to start putting all that energy back into yourself. That's why you've been waking up feeling drained. That's why you feel like you're confused in certain things. It says spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. It's time for you to be free. It's time for you to let go. And I'm going to tell you something. My side is numb as hell, y'all. My side is numb. But that means something. Maybe it's my spirit guy just nudging me, like telling me, yeah, keep talking to you. But Spirit wants you to spread your wings. Because when you start to confirm your freedom from things that was holding you back, and I feel like this is on an emotional level, I don't feel like it's a physical thing. Because other than that, you could do things that you want to do. But on an emotional level, it's holding you back because something is putting a blockage there. I'm going to give you one confirmation because you did get a whole lot of cards. Look at that. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. You are brave. You are who you are. Spirit says start to move and walk like you walk. It's no longer for everybody else. It's for you. And when you start to realize that, you see that heart, because you have a passion for people. Spirit said, I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that whatever you're trying to manifest in this reality take place. But you got to see it first. All right. Who's next? Who was next? Ooh, child. I can't deal with y'all with this. I hate when I get that feeling in my heart. Like y'all be making me want to choke. What's up, Miss Lisa Douglas? Hold on, y'all. And what I am gonna do halfway through, I'm gonna transition to other cards so that way I won't overcrowd one deck with so much energy. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Let me see. After Lisa, Hold on, y'all. After Lisa, it was Shoshana, Crystal. No, Shoshana, Shanice. Wait, Crystal, where you at? I know you did say you wanted to read it, but hold on. I don't want to miss y'all. Like, I'm really trying not to miss none of y'all. Shanice. That is Lisa, Shoshana, Crystal. You're after Shoshana. And then it's Shanice. And then somebody else just said that they wanted to read it too. You sure? All right, so let's see. Crystal, I'm gonna do you first. Well, let me stay in the lineup so I don't go outside the lineup. But just remember that I'm doing Crystal first, so then I'll know. And whoever comes after Shonda. Nope, I'm not gonna mess up the lineup because I don't want because other people was after you. So Crystal, I'm gonna do you. I just don't want nobody else to feel like I'm jumping out of line with them because it is an order that's up here. So yeah, Lisa, let me do you first, and then I'm gonna go in order because then I don't want to miss, somebody that already said that they had a reading in line. So Lisa Douglas. Let's get one more reader from these cards, and then I'm gonna transition my cards so I could do everybody else's. I don't want to put too much energy on these cards. All right, what is going on with Lisa? Lisa, Spirit, what message do you have for Lisa? I'm tired of y'all cards throwing themselves at me. I want to fight. Every time I do one, they all flying at me. All right, so Lisa, you got Divine Order. Ooh, this is a powerful ass card, y'all. Divine Order says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Same thing I tell a lot of people. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Anything that's not aligned with what is helping you to grow, fall away. It has to go. That goes for anything, anybody, any person, any people. I don't give a hell. It's cutoff time. So you got Divine Order. Do you have clear audience? It says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Do you got nurture? I like that for you. I like that for you. It says nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I don't know who baby you got or what child you are around, but it's time for you to nurture them. It says indigo and crystalline children. See? Hold on. I'm about to tell you some junks. You have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. I'm going to tell y'all something real quick about Lisa, right? I'm sorry. I got to snitch on you a little bit. I got to. Before I even give y'all this last card of hers. No, I'm going to give you the last card. It says, beloved one. It says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Your spiritual soulmate relationship, right? So, yeah, Lisa is a very, very powerful person on a spiritual note. I'm going to be real. When I was younger and I was going to church and all that stuff, she was one of the main women that I been around that we used to pray together, all types of stuff. When I tell y'all she's a praying woman, she's very intuitive, she's very spiritual, I mean that. So when I seen divine order pop out on her, I don't know why she playing with herself. She has to set things in order. You have to put people in their place. You have to start speaking life into certain things. You have to start dismissing things that is not aligned with you. You have to cancel out the naysayers. You have to stop allowing everybody to distract you. You have to. I ain't say this, I have to junk in so long. But what chakra is that, Shanice? Come on, correct me, baby. Whenever, Shanice, they after you. They want you, baby. They said, let me give you a reading, Shanice. Look, you ain't even spell spiritual affirmation. You said spiritual. Get out of here. But, Lisa, divine order is in play in your life because Spirit said, I am aligning everything the way it's supposed to. It's time, I don't know if you, who, baby. I don't know which baby this is, but I don't know if you about to be rockabye baby. Or this could be simply your job in this world. Okay, make sure you just inbox me, boo. Where it says indigo and crystal children. That means you are the protector of the children of the new earth. You are the spiritual guidance that a lot of the children need. And I'm not just talking about little kids. This is the children inside of people. You have a superpower to bring out the sweetness of others, even when they're in a grimmest part of their selves. I feel like in some way or another, that nurturing these children, that means Spirit wants you to nurture your inner child. Because as you nurturing your inner child and you healing that inner child of yourself, you healing the next child. And you're going to heal the next child, the next child. She's a leader, Shanice. She's a leader. When I tell you she's powerful as heck. Powerful. And when I say a warrior, a prayer warrior, bro, I can tell you some stories about how much. You ever heard that saying when they say I'll pray the house down? She prayed the house down. I'll tell you that much because my door got kicked in by something that was coming after us, and that motherfucker fled. It fled right back out the door. And this is a real story. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But as you nurture that inner child of yourself and forgive those that did you wrong, you start to free yourself. And I don't know, oh man, maybe I should say this awful lot, but I also feel like there's a baby. There's a child. There's going to be a child. There's going to be a child. And I feel like this is why you have to heal yourself and heal others, because you're going to birth something. You're going to birth something. I don't know why I keep feeling like this, but you're going to birth something. You're going to birth a baby. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if you find out you're pregnant. I would not be surprised if you find out you're having a baby. I'm being so serious. And you having that child is going to heal you. Because that child is going to remind you of everything in your past, everything that you're looking forward to in your future. And I feel like it's saying not to count you out. This is why you the person you are, because you are raising the next generation. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to take divine order. Go follow your steps. Do everything that you're supposed to, because Spirit said, I already laid your life out for you. You are too wise of a woman to not. But don't fall subject to people dragging you away from your true spirit, because you're too strong of a person. That's why you get attacked. That's why people come at you. This is why you went through things as you was growing up. This is why Spirit said it's time to nurture that child inside of you, because there is more children that is going to be brought into this world that need you. That need you. And I do feel like you're going to be a mother of your own and you don't even know it. There is going to be a child. And you know why it ain't happening yet? Because Spirit said, I got to make sure you are right, because the child that you birthed in this world is going to be mixed with two powerful energies. Very powerful child. Sure could. But you got to lead. It's your nature. It's who you are. It's divine in you. You hear that? Divine order. Divine order. Divine order. But there you have to nurture that child, that inner child in you. You have to. That hug that certain people didn't give you growing up, you got to hug yourself day in and day out. And I feel like the masculine that you're dealing with, he loves you, and that's what brings out the child in you. That's all right. That's it. You are healing by the way that this person loves you. The way that he brings out that soft, beautiful side of you, that sweet Shonda. That's you. That's that inner child. That's that little girl that needed that love when she was young. It may sound pedophilia-ish, but it's not. Because he sees you for who you are. He likes the silliness in you. He likes to giggle. Whenever the prayer warrior shuts down, he's there to lift you up spiritually. You gotta heal it. You gotta stay connected, baby girl. You got to. 11-11, y'all. Y'all see that, right? 11-11. Definitely. So I'm gonna give you one confirmation, Shonda, before I go to the next person. Look, Cancer full moon. This is the energy that is for you, sweetie. You gotta pay attention. He is helping to heal that inner child, and you are going to be the person that's going to help heal that other child. And if y'all have a child together, baby, that is going to be one powerful ass kid. That baby going to be laying hands on people at an early age, y'all. Watch out. It says nurture, comfort, and protection. Nurture, comfort, and protection. Protect your inner child. Nurture your inner child. Love on your inner child, because that's who you are. I say all this other stuff that we call ourselves, we are not. We are still that little girl inside, that little boy inside of ourselves. So, Shonda, you definitely need to nurture that little girl, because that's what your man, he's bringing up out of you, is that love that you should have got when you was a child. That's what that is. All right, so next was... Yeah. I don't know. I got a feeling she gonna find out she knocked up. And just know, I said it first. So, Shauna, you still here with me, baby? You welcome. You here with me, love? Ooh, girl. That right there, that shows y'all that no matter what, we still gotta love. Hi, Temporary, how are you? I ain't see you in a while. We gotta love on that little girl, that little boy inside of us, y'all. I don't care. Nobody can tell me. I still get my silliness. I done went and got an Orby gun. I be in here playing with these kids. I done destroyed the whole house with Orby bullets. Stop playing. I had to love on that little girl in me. Shoshana, you here? Oh, I see you. I see you. All right, Crystal, you at the show. I'm good. I'm good. All right, so Shoshana, let's see what message you spirit have for you, my love. Shoshana. Look at my old crew. Y'all all up here. That's crazy. That was ironic. Your car just flew. Ooh, I like this. Okay. So the first card that came out for you, Shoshana, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. I'm gonna tell you something. You got patience in this deck twice. You got. I don't know what's going on with you, but the harvest that you watered, the tears that you cried, you already nurtured your garden. Some things is about to bloom. It says, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And then you got spiritual understanding. I am bringing you eccentric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. That's different. And then it says all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. First thing first, when I see patience here, it's letting me know to let you know. Even when things look like it's not going the way that you know you want it to go, and I think I got a figure of what this is dealing with love. The battle that you keep having with this situation is only because it's teaching you patience. It's teaching you patience because the same way you wanted something or someone to be patient with you while you grew as an individual, because we all on different timing when it comes to healing. Some of us are just starting, some of us are way ahead of each other, but it never stops. The healing never stops because we are living in a physical world where it's a lot of traumatic things that goes on around us. So no matter what, as you start to have patience, and I do feel like Spirit is saying having patience with yourself, because I feel like you doubt yourself so much when it comes down to things that you feel, excuse me, you should be further in. Spirit wants you to understand you are not like everybody else. You got to have patience for yourself before you can have patience with other people. That's why you're very impatient with others, because you feel like if you got to rush yourself, why I got to rush myself and y'all can't be rushed? But Spirit said the reason why, because you need to have patience with yourself. You're rushing yourself for no reason, because you still need to take the time to remember who you genuinely are. And this is without other people around or other people in your ear or what you want. That's why I feel like a lot of us need to go on a sabbatical away from social media for a little while and start to focus on who we are deep inside. Because for some wild reason, it's like, I can hear sometimes you saying, oh, I want this, I want that, but I wish this happened right away. I wish I could just snap my fingers and this happened. But Spirit said that every time you're doing that, you're really, really pushing yourself backwards, because you're putting a time stamp on things that Spirit said, I got to clear the path for you in order for you to be comfortable. This is why Spirit said you're going through a lesson right now. You're being taught. You're being taught a valuable lesson, and that's your patience, because you need to gain spiritual understanding of everything that is happening to you right now, because you, again, are a master. You have to master certain things because you're now going to be teaching. And a lot of us women that have daughters and sons, this is why we're going through that transition right now, because we have to raise the next generation to understand what we did not understand. And now that we're going through it as adults, it's because we have to nurture the next. We have to nurture the next. Then it says all is well. You got to stop thinking that everything is not okay. You see something that you feel like it's going to push you back 10 steps. I always tell you about distractions. I tell y'all about distractions all the time. I got to remind myself every day too. There's always going to be distractions wherever the fuck you are. But Spirit said when you start to have patience with yourself and you know that you're not in a race with nobody the fuck else, you are in a race of your own. You only beating your own timing. You're not beating the world's timing because everybody else is on their own time. Just like right now, I can see 1,000 readers, right? And they got a major following. It's not my timing. You know why it's not my timing? I'm a low-key reader. I don't put myself out there because I don't want to physically drain myself from doing it. So you have to stop feeling like, same thing. I'm exactly what you said, Shanice, this morning. I was lacking my patience with myself. I'm not going to lie. Some things really was driving me crazy today, and I really had to sit with myself. I took a spiritual bath. I had to cleanse myself. I had to submerge myself literally underneath the water, and I had to pray about it. I lit my candles, put my crystals on the side of me, and I grounded myself because I said, you know what? This is not the energy I'm supposed to be on right now. This is not who I genuinely am, but it's trying to distract me from being who I genuinely am. And I wrote that I was doing a reading before that even happened to me. That's how the balance of the world, it has to work. Like the distractions have to happen when you're trying to get somewhere. I needed to do this reading tonight, and I kept saying all day today, my own negative emotions was actually trying to keep me from doing what my job and my assignment is. So Spirit wants you to learn patience with yourself now, baby girl. It's not about nobody else. That's right, on your own time. You are on your own time. I'm gonna give you a confirmation, and then I am going to go to Crystal. But you have to remember who you are, because everything that you're going through right now, observe. Something telling me, Spirit want me to tell you, also pay attention to signs and synchronicities right now. I don't know if the number 333 keep coming out or 444. It's something in that combination that you keep seeing. Pay attention to what your thoughts is around them times, and especially 1111. Pay attention, because there's a message that Spirit keep trying to give to you and you're not listening. And that's why you keep asking the same question over and over again, like Spirit not listening. The Spirit said, I hear you. But it's for you to understand that I am listening to you and I'm giving you your signs. I'm telling you your answers, but you're not listening to them. But I do feel like 1111, 444, 333 is some numbers that you really, really, really need to start paying attention to. And your confirmation card is, woo. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go follow the card because this shit just went across the room. I'll be lying if I said this card did not just pop out. The moon. So tonight, I want you. This is your assignment. From Spirit to you. Spirit wants you. See, look, 444 all day. Pay attention to your thoughts when it's coming down to that number, honey. Pay attention. The moon. Satisfy emotional needs. Nurture self and others. Nurture yourself. Forget others right now. Spirit said, nah, we're not talking about the others. We're talking about you. The moon. This is something you got to pay attention to today, tonight, right now. At 6 something when the moon is at its highest peak, Spirit said, take that time and gravitate towards that energy, pull it all in, and don't let it go. Because when you come back out of it, and I feel like Spirit said it's time to affirm some things in your life, take a piece of paper and write it down and sit by a window where you can see the moon at its highest peak. I don't know if you could go outside, sit in your car, something, get that energy, take it all the hell in because it's needed. Yes. Yes, it is. It's a divine protection, baby. All right, so Crystal, you ready, my love? If anybody else want to read in, please put a heart in the comments and I will go by in order. You welcome, Buki. Crystal, are you still with me, my boo? All right, so Crystal, let's get you started, sweetie. And after Crystal, it was... Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I stay in order. Ooh, I didn't even notice it was this many comments. Okay. Oh, Shanice. Shanice, you next. And Sherelle Agnew. I didn't do yours already? Nope, I did Sharice. Sherelle, you're next. Hold on. So it's Crystal, Shanice, and then after Shanice, it is... Hold on, I'm going down, y'all. And Priya. I don't know if you put a heart for me or Talika. Alika and Sherelle. For real? I didn't never know y'all was twins. Oh, shoot. All right. So, Crystal. Hold on, y'all. I got to take this one on. Let me put these cards away real quick, y'all. Because I already said I'm going to change the cards. Because I want to keep putting the same energy on. And now we're going to go with these. Okay. How you scared? You used to get your readings. All right. So next person, Crystal. Spirit, what message do we have for Crystal? Ooh. And I'm going to take them. Baby, I already knew this card was going to come out for you. I already knew. So you got 3 cards that popped out. The first card, it says double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Starseed, you hear that? You are who you are. You are an intuitive person. You are a person that... never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to go... Let me read the cards and then I'll go back. Hold on. Because it's going to confirm exactly what I was about to say out my mouth anyway. But I'm going to let the cards say it to you first. Earth, learn how to be human in the world, but not of it. So, You got Earth. Then you got you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. First of all, the first card, it speaks for itself. It speaks for yourself. Do you see this? Double mission. What you go through, what you've been through, and what you are going through is to help the next. Whether you like it or not, you're just like me and everybody else that's on the spiritual spectrum. We put things out every day. Crystal, you healing everybody if you know it or not. You even healing some of the people that is healers, empaths, indigo people. You are helping. So keep being you. Be you no matter what. And I do feel like some people may have told you in the past, oh, you weird because you think like that, or you always trying to speak positive in a negative situation. Spirit says still be you. Because no matter what, they're always going to repel your energy because you are meant for greater good. You're not meant to be the destroyer of the earth. You've been through cycles where it actually put you under. And the reason why you went under so much is because Spirit said I had to dip you and submerge you underneath so I could lift you back up and let you heal and let you speak your truth. You ever hear when somebody drowning, right? They go underneath the water, right? And you don't hear nothing, you hear, but to them, they yelling underneath the water, you hear all of that, right? That's how you sound when you go underneath, and people don't even understand it. They think that you're bugging or you're going crazy. But when you're going underneath, Spirit said, I'm submerging you because when I raise you back up, all that gurgling is going to sound like words. And those that are attuned or connected with you are going to hear it loud and clear. There's not going to be no dismissing what you're saying out of your mouth because your mouth is very powerful. I feel like you spoke some things to certain people and you told them certain things was going to take place, but they didn't want to listen to you. They called you crazy. They called you, oh, you don't know what you talk about. Oh, you just somebody that's where you want to be at everybody's business. Spirit said that's not what it was, baby girl. But you still was being submerged underneath. Because you know why? Why them same people kept trying to dip you back under? It wasn't Spirit's dip this time. That's why they didn't realize why you wasn't drowning. They didn't realize why you came back up still speaking the same conversations you went before they put you down. They try to submerge you and tell you to shut the hell up. Spirit said, keep speaking. I don't know who ear you in. I think you are actually going through a spiritual warfare with somebody. You're speaking so much positive energy towards them. They repelling. They repelling because you're fighting their demon with them. You ever hear when we say the exorcism and all this and all that? People don't even know you're doing exorcisms in real life, baby. They don't even know whoever you dealing with, and you're speaking to this person, you telling them day by day, you keeping them encouraged, and they be like, oh, you always got something positive to say when it's really a negative situation. Spirit said the reason why you got to keep doing it, no matter how much this person is fighting, you are exercising the doing an exorcism. You are removing this demonic energy that this person is holding on to. Keep speaking your truth. Keep being you. Because eventually, baby, when they break, they crack, that energy has nowhere else to reside. It can't touch you. It's not going to touch the next person. But Spirit said, keep doing it because your mission is very strong. You're on a double mission. And I feel like what people don't realize, the only reason why you could speak your truth, because I'm not telling your business, but when you went through that situation where you was asleep for days and everybody was just not understanding why you was underneath that was pressure that was put to you because Spirit said I had to speak it into you. I had to put you in a place where only it's me and you, because when you was in the world and you was hearing everybody else's thoughts around you, it was keeping you stuck. It was making you think otherwise. But Spirit said, nah. They don't even know why you woke up to this. They don't even know why you woke up speaking in tongues. They don't even know why you tell people the truth. They don't even know why you heal people. They don't even know why when you cry tears, a lot of powerful things start to take place. It's because when you was under, it had to happen. It had to happen because you're a powerful ass person. The enemy was against you. The enemy is always going to be up against you because you are meant for something different. You are indigo. You are a starseed. You are not for everyone. But those that will listen, they hear you. They hear you. You keep posting on posts every day. You keep speaking life into other people's situations. And whoever you are fighting that warfare with, Spirit said, keep speaking it. because eventually that person is going to fold. And no matter, they can't even run from that, the mouth that you got, the things that you speaking into their life, they can't even run. They can't even hide from it. No matter how hard they try to run and they try to get away from you, they can't go nowhere. I feel like even in their sleep, you're in their ear. They don't even understand why you in their sleep. They can still hear your voice. That's because Spirit said, now I'm putting you on repeat. You ever put like when we put our kids to bed, we put a lullaby on, and we don't want the kids to get up because we trying to have our little 10 minutes of rest, and we want to go smoke our little bogeys or whatever we gonna do while the baby is asleep. Spirit said that's why we gonna keep putting that lullaby on repeat. That person is going to get annoyed, but that person has to be annoyed in order for them to be shaken up. I don't know who you dealing with, but you keep speaking. Don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. You got Cancer energy here. It makes sense. It says nurture, comfort, and protection. You are nurturing somebody. You're comforting somebody. You're putting them beneath a sabbatical. Do you got Scorpio energy here? A lot of water sign energy here. It says intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. You are helping whoever you are helping. This is powerful, baby. I like this. Do you got Sagittarius? It says optimism, exploration, and freedom. You are helping to free whoever she's working with. Y'all really want to know about the exorcism? Talk about it. We do exorcisms every day over here. And by doing the exorcism, I'm not talking about when you see the demonic creatures and all that stuff. That's not exorcism. Exorcism is when you're dealing with somebody that got so much doubt in themselves and they can't come over and they starting to go crazy a little mentally. So we're saying that you keep being that person that speaks real life into them and you speak them out of their sorrows and their deaths. Siri said that is an exorcism. You speaking life into somebody. You bringing that life back into them. Crystal, do not stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop. And it says also the North Node, destined to have. You're destined for this. This is your destiny. You, like I said, when everybody didn't know what happened to you back then, Spirit said I had to do it that way because I could not get your attention. Now I had your attention full throttle. You understand. Now you are meant for your passion. This is your passion. This is your assignment. Make it happen. Make it happen, baby. Don't stop. I don't know. That was something different. Like, don't stop. Whatever you're doing, do not stop. I don't know who you're working on or what people is listening to you right now. You are exercising the rights for them to be free right now. And you got to keep going. You cannot let that go. You cannot. All right. So Crystal and then Shanice, you still here, boo? Shanice, I know you better be here. Yeah, listen, I love this girl. We went to high school together and we always been cool. And even when, I don't know, one day she was going through it and it was just like I was in the right place at the right time. And the conversation we had, I had to speak life back into her because she felt like she was wrong. Nah, because I've been through that. People ridiculed me and shot me down when I was really speaking my truth and I was really coming up out of some shit. And that's why I know how it feels to be submerged underneath and you still keep trying to press through and you got to keep speaking through. And I swear the people that has to go through that the most is the most powerfulest people in this world. And people don't even understand how much powerful that person is. They consider you the underdog when you really not. You really not the underdog. They just want you to be the underdog, but Spirit said that's why I put a lot of you underneath them restraints, because at the end of the day, when you break free from all that stuff and you keep fighting and pressing up against this, the energy that's opposing you, Spirit said, I am going to make sure at the end of this rope, you is going to be blessed, baby. And you're going to be so blessed that you're going to bless a nation. You're going to bless so many other people that it's not even funny. And people are waiting for the person like you with a compassion, a person that had to go through the hells and high water in order to still keep smiling. Even through your hells, you still keep smiling. Like, that's amazing. And nobody would never understand. Nobody will understand why you smile, because Spirit said, I gave you the gift to smile through it all. It was 555. I ain't even know. See, it was for you. It wasn't for me, Shanice. Yes, big changes. Big changes. Shanice, you here, baby? All right, my love. This one right here, y'all, Shanice is another one. If y'all can't get in touch with me, y'all hit her up. I'm telling you, she's powerful. She's another one. All right, my Shanisa, you ready, my love? Woo. I don't know why Spirit playing with me like this. You got to get all these cards thrown at me? Like, okay. Since you got a book over here, you ready? So the first card that came out for Shanice, it says, the Courageous Peony. I love this card for you. Because this is you all the way. Multiplication, unique nature, let yourself be seen. You are doing that already. I already know you are. I watch you every day. I watch you every day, and Spirit is saying that you are divinely guided, baby girl. Keep doing you. You know what you're doing. Then you also got Double Mission that came out too, which, of course, you are who you are. You're a star seed, you're an indigo child, you are a blessing to many, and you are a powerful woman. It says, light workers, star seed, serve the world by being you. Being you. You know you don't got to do much. You just got to be you. Why you want your heart back? You scared? It says baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You know that. This is just a confirmation reader for her. I don't even know why she up here, y'all. Oh, well, you got to go live. If I had to go live, you got to go live. Nope, I'm reading it because I'm going to get you. So it says baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Dear, this is so similar to like the last time when I did your reading years ago, like 3 years ago, and it said follow your steps. And look at you now. You following your steps. You opened your business. You've been doing your readings. You've been really doing the healing things. You've been speaking life into other people. And I feel like even when you're going through your own bullshit, you don't let that stop you from your assignments. You don't let that stop you from nothing that you're doing. It says trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Don't feel like you're running out of time for anything. We know time is the illusion. And the more and more we focus on the timing of things, the more and more things seem like it goes stretching way down to yonder. So the things that is really genuinely connected to you, don't put a timestamp on nothing no more. I don't even put a timestamp on my readings no more because of that reason. Why? I try to, because when I got other clients, I have to. But the truth is, I don't like time stamping things. Because when you time stamp things, that means you cutting yourself short. That means you cutting the situation short. But everything that is for you has to grow. So everything does not need no timing on it. Even when it comes down to that love relationship, don't put no time stamp on it. As you grow, that person will grow, or that person will grow away. It says a new earth. Ooh, baby. Y'all know. Every reading I do, I speak about what? The new earth. We are now transcending to the new earth. We are actually walking into the new earth. And I want to do a live about that too, because some of y'all don't even understand what's really happening. But the new earth is full-fledged. It's here. It's starting. It says it's happening. Keep holding the vision. You know what your assignment is. You know you have a mission. You are a part of the new earth. You know why. You are here to teach and master certain things because you have a group of the next generation is about to come to you. The next generation is coming to you because they need to learn about alchemy. They need to learn about hoodoo and things that they need to know about their roots. They need to come to somebody like you because everybody else is not equipped with that knowledge. So I may be a teacher of spirit, but you're a teacher of spirit in our natural roots. I have to still learn certain things. That's why I said everybody is accustomed to their own part when it comes down to this new earth. You are the leader of one section. I'm a leader of one. But Spirit said, you are to anchor the vision into this physical world. Do not fall away from it. I don't even give a hell about the distractions that you are facing. I'm not saying forget about them because you have to still acknowledge your physical life and your own personal being. But Spirit said that is a part of your distractions that is trying to keep you off of your assignment. That's what the time stamping of everything. That's when people want you to move for them. I feel like even when it comes down to your business or your clients, some people, I feel like you get irritated when people bother you too much because they don't understand that you still have a personal life too. But Spirit says, get grounded in your purpose. It's not for everybody else. Even those that's trying to rush you, we know, and I'm going to be real with y'all, this is coming from a reader to a reader, y'all. Y'all got to stop rushing us on personal readings, because sometimes we can actually do a reading for y'all and it won't come out good because we are still going through our own sabbatical. So when we say a certain time and then we give y'all another date and stuff like that, be patient with us, because sometimes we have to go through the process ourselves before we can actually alleviate what we need to say to y'all on an emotional level, because sometimes we going through our own trials and tribulations and it attaches to us. So when we go to read y'all, it will restrict us from saying our truths to you. But you are a part of the new earth. You are to ground it in. It says inner earth. You'll survive this. New situations and beginnings. It is not the end of your world. The old world, yes. The old world is yes. It's ending. That's why it looks so like, what the fuck right now? Things that you thought was going to carry on with you, and the things that you feel like had to attach itself to go to the next world with us and all that stuff. Spirit said, I had to lighten your load because you was carrying a lot. And I hear the song, Bag a Lady. You got to let go some of them bags because you don't want to miss your buzz. Spirit said, I am pulling you to the next level. You no longer with the small fries. You have a pedestal that I need you on, because there's a nation of others that is following you, that is coming behind you. So now you have to start this new cycle with a clear mind and a clear heart. Because if you holding on to the baggage of the past, that shit is going to weigh you down. It's going to keep you stuck. And one thing for certain, we're not trying to be heavyweight champions no more. We good with that. So then you got forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. That's why you are the new. That's why we are in the new. We are in the new world. We are the leaders of the new world because we followed the others for so long and they did not pave the way. They did not pave the way for us. They don't even know. They paved it as far as they could get us. We have to keep paving that way because we have others that is following behind us. We are raising other leaders into this world. The more and more that we get distracted and we start getting lazy on our path and we stop digging at, the path so that way our others can follow, and we not leaving a trace for our spiritual our spiritual people to follow, is the longer it's going to take for us to go. And that's why Spirit said I had to let you drop off the bags a little bit, honey, because the weight is getting a little harder for you. And you can't be weighed because, baby, I made you to be physically fit for this one. The new world is going to be something that we're going to thrive in. We're going to be able to be ourselves. We could talk the way we need to because you got others that is following that path. You got Earth. Same thing. It says learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. We aliens, baby. I keep telling my man that all the time. I'm an alien. I'm not human. He don't want to believe me. I keep telling him that. He said, oh, I would never sleep with an alien. Well, what if you are? I'm saying it jokingly, but the truth is, when I say alien, I mean those that is not following the matrix. We're not following the same trends as everybody else. We know that we have to be our own leaders, because when you start to follow, what I'll even say, when you shut down social media and all that stuff, sometimes we go on for sabbatical. That's because it's too much of an overload. And sometimes when we constantly watching that, it could distract us from our true purpose. But I do feel like as you start to learn how to be human, yes, we still got to be human. We still got to exist. We can't make people feel like we better than them or all that stuff. But you know who you are. You are an alien. Exactly. Aliens of a higher conscience. Like, you know who you are. And I do feel like this is why Spirit said incubate who you are. Incubate who you are, because, baby, you got a lot of people coming up behind you. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your truth. And that's what I'm talking about. Be that alien in a crowd. You don't got to be of that crowd, because Spirit said, I've created you for something different. You're not like the small fries. We was the babies when we was of the world. We was doing all that extra stuff. We was following the illusion. We was following the patterns of the world. But Spirit said, I made you bigger and better than that, so you have to start following. So, can I get a confirmation for Shanice? Saturn. Ooh, baby. Lessons, honey. Full restricted, experience, struggle, learn hard work and patience. Learn hard work. When I tell y'all, when you see something like this with a spiritual reader, that means I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this is facts, and she can correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna go through the hardest battles of a lifetime. And that's because we are taking not only on our own energy, but we are connected to the world. So the things that we could be walking down the street and a person across the street could be going through an emotional spat. We can feel that energy, and it's bad for us sometimes if we don't know how to ground ourselves, because we could pick up on that energy and then we traveling with it, and we not knowing why we starting to feel depressed or emotionally crazy or all over the place. Is because we just took on somebody else's energy. So I do feel like Spirit wants you to learn these lessons, because you are stronger than a lot of things or a lot of the attachments that was trying to hold on to your coattail. Let them go. All right, so who is next? Let's see, who was next? It was Shanice. Lika. Alika. You welcome, my love. Alika. Did you take back your heart, or you giving it to me? I'm going to give her a couple of seconds. Shut your behind. Now I should just pull the card just because. Nah, but if you don't want to read it, I could go to the next person. And that was Cheryl, I believe. All right, I got you. So next time you can't run. Don't put no heart if you ain't ready for it, baby girl. Because I'm coming for you. I am coming. Are you ready? All right. So Lika's first, and then we got Sherelle Agnew. You're next. Okay. Alika. Baby, oh my baby, ooh. The Golden Children. Inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Inner child, right? I speak about the inner child a lot, because whether we want to acknowledge it or not, that plays a big key part into who we are outside of us, like our outside energy. Whenever, like, say if that child feeling frightened or scared or nervous, what do you usually see when a child is being underneath like some type of trauma? They retreat, they hide, they don't want to be around nobody, they don't want to deal with shit. And that's only because that inner child is afraid. So I do feel like this Golden Children is to let you know that you have to open up to who you genuinely are. Nurture that little girl. Be that little girl. Don't be afraid to show that side of you. I feel like everything is not always supposed to be serious for you. And I feel like you try to take everything serious because of some of the things that you didn't never take serious. But Spirit wants you, the more and more you keep being in that energy, it starts to take from you. And it's not allowing you to live life and be happy. So it says, we, the Hawthorns, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. You're being born again. And what I mean by that, you've been through some things that it kind of make you afraid. So I do feel like you're going through that baby stage again, spiritually. And I'm not talking about physically, because we all know we all grown up here. But spiritually, you're going through that baby stage again, because at some point, certain things made you question spiritually who you were. And you started feeling like all the things that you was attracting around you that was negative was because of you. But sometimes we take on other people's negativity and other people's karma, and we don't realize it's not even ours. But because you're attached to certain people, you become a part of that cycle. Now, what end up happening, you will live and thrive in that cycle, and you will keep attracting negativity until you start to dismiss it and tell it to return to sender, because it don't belong to me. But I do feel like Spirit said, I'm reborn, birthing you. You're going through the birth canal. So a lot of the processes that you've been going through that's painful, and I'm not talking about scratch the physical sense, because I know we do have physical pains, but whether you know it or not, when we go through spiritual birth, when we go through spiritual pains, our bodies become afflicted by that too. But I do feel like you're going through a birth in pain. And that's because Spirit has said, I'm renewing everything about you. I'm letting you see a lot of the darkness. When the baby is going through a birth canal, it's dark. When they come out of they see the opening of the vagina, they see a baby can see the light. They start to see not colors, but they start to see like blur and stuff. And they know it's something near, but they just don't know what. And I feel like that's the part you're going through. It's like you can feel what's there, but you just don't know when it's coming. You don't know how close you are to being delivered. I don't know what that was about, but you are coming so close to being delivered from some things. And a lot of people, when you come through the birth canal this time, it's going to be a joyful time. It's not going to be how every other time when you was birthed, you went through that rebirth and it was like, damn, why am I still going through the same thing? Because Spirit said you are not in the same emergency room. Your mother, the great mother, is not in the same place that she was before when you was birthed. So this rebirth that you're going through right now is a little bit more significant. And it's a little bit more personal to you. And I feel like Spirit saying, shout it out. Like, even when you going through your hells and your hells and high waters while you coming through and you pressing in now, you can hear the doctor saying, oh, the baby's under distress. Spirit said you need to calm your heart down and you need to calm your mind down, because when you start to allow that stress of not knowing things or not knowing what's at the end of the tunnel, at the end of the birth canal, you start to go through the stress. You start to stress your own self out. You start having high blood pressure issues. I hear high blood pressure, body exhaustion, sleepless nights. But Spirit said when you stop and actually listen to the rhythm of your mother's heart, to Spirit, you start to listen to Spirit, the beating of the Spirit, right? Spirit said you know how the baby go out easy after that. Everybody is not in distress. When the baby's calm, the mom's calm, it's going to be an easy process. Spirit said the reason why it's so hard for you to come out this time is because when you come out, it's for a reason. It's not something that everybody's seen before. This is not nothing different. This is not nothing the same that was similar. This is something different for you. So then you got Star Family. You're part of a team of souls calling supports. So even if your spiritual team, everybody has a spirit team, whether we want to accept it or not. It's not just God. God sends its spirit team for you, your answer, the people that you align with in your soulful level. Even if they're not in the physical, because some of them can be birthed into this lifetime with you, some cannot. Even if you got a loved one that passed that you was really connected to, that person is also can be a part of your spirit team, but it all depends. You will know. But I do feel like Spirit says it's time to call on your spirit team. When you feel like you can't handle it this time, like I told you, the doctors have assistance when they birth in a child, and that sometimes they use forceps. You don't need nothing to force you out, because Spirit said you're perfectly fine. You just need to relax and let things go with a flow. Start paying attention to the beats of the heart of Spirit. Spirit said, I got you. Every time you think that something is negative, Spirit said, sometimes I'm clearing the path so you can come out, because you still had the amniotic sac in front of you. You still had the other blood and the guts and stuff that was trying to keep you restricted from coming through the birth canal. It's so much that was trying to keep you. But Spirit said, I am allowing you to go with ease this time, because when this time you birth through and you start to see through that birth canal, Spirit said, I am going to nurture you differently. Because when I speak into you now, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be a different language. And I feel like it's dealing with tongues, speaking in tongues. I don't know if you speak in tongues or not, but I feel like Spirit said you're going to start speaking the language that a lot of people never heard you speak before. And that's because you are so different than you ever been, because you're going through that birthing process. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Same card that came off for Shanice. Be the leader that you wish you had. Be that person to yourself that you wish somebody was to you as you was growing up, or you was going through life, and you wish you had somebody that was there to hold your hand and stuff. Spirit said the reason why they couldn't be there is because you had to do it yourself. That lone wolf. Remember that when earlier when me and the girl was talking, I said this wolf is over here by itself for a reason, because it's to remind me, chasing a dream like a wolf chasing the moon. It's only one wolf chasing that moon, and that moon is your desires. So only you can break free from that. Only your prayers, your screaming, your howling, Your wine when you come out of this birth canal this time is the only thing that spirit is going to hear. So spirit said, this is why you're going through the transition. And I feel like you calling out everybody, even down to preachers and pastors and stuff, to pray for you. Spirit said their prayers is not going to work for you this time. It's only you that's going to call it through. Let me get a confirmation card for you, Lika, and then I am going to be doing Cheryl Agnew. And you have air. It says open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. You already learned these lessons. You already learned so much. This is why it's taking you longer. And then I do feel like there's something coming towards you that you've been waiting for. The only reason why it ain't here yet, because you have to go through this birthing process. You got to know who to have attached to you. Because when you get blessed, you don't need to bless everybody this time. You bless everybody every time. Spirit say, bless yourself. Bless yourself. Be a little selfish this time. It's okay. You have to be. All right, Cheryl, you ready, my love? And I believe that should be everybody. I did catch up, right? Yep, Cheryl's the last one. Let me just be sure because I don't want to miss. Yep, Cheryl Agnew is the last person, y'all. All right, Cheryl. So on to Miss Cheryl. All right, Miss Agnew. What is going on with Cheryl Agnew? All right, Spirit, what message do you have for Cheryl? Yeah, I'm going to do a twin flame reading probably like at 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Or maybe a little bit later. I'll let y'all know. But I'm definitely going to do a twin flame reading. And we're going to do a discussion. Because like I said, me and Shanice was running some things by earlier. But I could really give y'all some hints on how to know if you are really in a twin flame relationship. Because the things that I went through, I mean, I dated. And I still even tested it afterwards to see if I could feel it with somebody else. And yeah, it's just a different feeling, like real different. But that connection would be so strenuous to you. All right, so Spirit, what messages do we have for Cheryl? Okay, I'll take. The Courageous Peony. It says, multiplicated, unique nature, let yourself be seen. I take you hiding behind some things. So you got to jump in. It says, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. All right. The energy that I'm getting from you, you hide. It's not hiding like you don't, like nobody sees you or something. But for some reason, I feel like some people want to keep you hidden. And you know you're not meant to be behind the scenes with shit. I don't know what this is or what's going on, but if you got somebody that's hiding you and you know that you deserve something different and you deserve better, you have to be seen. You have to not allow nobody to hide you because you're a divine person. You're a beautiful person. And I feel like whoever this person is, you have a very big heart. You have a very big heart. And I think you give this person so much of your energy. Whoever this is, do not allow them to hide your beauty. You're a beautiful person on the outside and in the inside, but I feel like the main thing that's beautiful about you is your spirit, the soul that you got, the way that you feel about people. And I feel like this has not just been one person that has did this. I feel like there's some things that you do for people behind the scenes and they give other people credit for, and yet they still try to push you to the side. But Spirit said it's time for you to jump into your own reality. If somebody got to keep doing that to you to try to make it seem like you're not who you are, or they're not trying to show the beauty in you, I feel like you're a very, very bright person. And I think whoever this person is, they don't see it for what it is in you. And I think they're afraid of that. That's why they try to subject you to hidden, like to be the hidden secret. But you're sacred as hell. I feel like you keep everything to yourself. I feel like when you do go through your trials and tribulations, you don't tell everybody. I feel like a lot of your problems that you've been going through, you've been facing it dolo. Even if you got a significant person that you do go to, it's a lot of things you still don't even tell them. But this is a process that you had to learn. But Spirit said no more being silent. You can't keep your mouth shut about everything. Even if you got to go to that person, I'm not saying go on social media, go to other people and start doing the wild, crazy shit. What I mean by that is if that person can't respect you and set boundaries with you, and you can't, I mean, they can't respect your boundaries, you got to keep moving forward. You got to show off on your own, baby girl, because you're not a hidden gem. You are literally the gem that sits inside of that museum that is beautiful. And you cannot be caged in. This rare gem has to be seen. You're a beautiful person, and I feel like you got something that's gonna give back, but you gotta run towards that stuff. You can't keep letting whoever this person is, or whoever people is, or whoever that you've been around. And I feel like this is not just now, this has been for a long time. And I feel like you do things behind the scenes for so many people because you know how it felt. You know how it felt to be in a place where everybody was doing for everybody else, but they wasn't doing for you. So you feel like it's like, don't worry about it type of energy. I hear you saying a lot. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's good. It's cool. I got you. But then when it all falls in place, what about you? What about how they make you feel? Because you got to deal with them emotions when nobody's looking. You got to deal with the consequences. And I feel like spirit is knocking you over and tilting you and shaking your ass alive a little bit. Because you need to gain understanding that you are not something that is meant to be taken lightly. Well, you can put a heart, but I do private readings too. Which I will put that information up in a minute, but let me just finish hers. But if you want a reading up here, just put a heart and then I'll do yours next. But you have to go ahead and take that leap of faith with life and start going towards everything that's meant for you. And anything that gotta keep hiding you, put a stop to it. 2023, we not being hidden gems no more. It is what it is. You're not going to hide me from the world. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be seen. Let's see. Spirit, can I get one confirmation for Cheryl? Can I get one confirmation? I got you, Sherry. Oh, I guess. I said one card. I guess I got 4, 3. Okay. So the first card you got is Cardinal. Instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Like I said, you carry a lot of people with you. You carry a lot of people burdens. I remember you, Doc. I remember you. But I got you right after I finished hers. You carry a lot of people burdens. You carry on a lot of people pain. I feel like you the go-to person when somebody going through the most. And I don't feel like you put malice decisions or anything. When you give people advice, you don't even put yourself in that perspective. You literally tap into that person's situation and you read from their perspective. Then you got the Sun. Self-express and embody truth. Start speaking your truth. Start saying what the fuck is up. People cannot hide because you're a sweet person. I feel like you're a person that you deal with your emotions on a personal level. You don't even come and blurt people out. You don't argue with nobody. And if you do, it's very rare for you to do it. But Spirit said it's time for you to start expressing yourself. Stop letting people say that your feelings don't matter. Then it says the moon. The moon again, y'all. Cancer full moon tonight. Y'all better look through it. This is a validated answer to your question, honey. It says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. But we're gonna, like I said, I'm cutting that others out right now because a lot of us need to nurture ourselves. We can't keep nurturing everybody else that is not nurturing us. If it's not a give and take energy, cut that shit the fuck off. It's over. We're not doing that in 2023 no more. If you're not validating my emotions, I ain't validating yours. It's simple. All right, next. And if y'all could, before y'all get off this live, please make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Queen Z Spiritual Insight, and also go to my light page, Queen Z's Readings. And make sure y'all share this live. That's 2. And then the last but not least, before I do Dominique's, if you have had a reading from me before, or simply you want to leave a review from my lives, email me at a live from the lives that I'm doing. You can email me at queenzreadings@gmail.com with a 30 to 90 second review that will be played at the end of every live I do. I'm starting that as of this month. I haven't really did it yet because I only got one person that submitted it. But if you don't want to do a live video, you can also send me a message and I'll play it at the end of every live that I do. And let's see. Let's go back to these comments. Hold on. I want to turn this on because I'm about to do Dominique's reading, and then I'm going to close out, and I will be back live later with the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss that. If you are in a soul connection or you are questioning about your connection with somebody, I will give y'all some clear-cut signs that you are on a twin flame journey. Or if you are dealing with a karmic situation, I will give y'all the clear-cut signs about a twin flame journey. And I will also give you a clear-cut sign about karmics because they both are vital. Both are vital. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of y'all been dealing with y'all soulmates and with y'all twin flames, not soulmates, because I'm telling you, if y'all was up here earlier, y'all would have heard me and Shanice. She said it all. She said, cut off the twin flame. Yes, that's how you feel throughout that journey. But the connection is very vital for your growth, for your spiritual growth, and that person's spiritual growth. So I am about to start with Dominique. Are you ready, my love? All right, Spirit. What messages do we have for Dominique? And if y'all would like another reading, a personal reading, just one-on-one with me, y'all can email me at Queensy's Readings. I will send y'all my time slots and how to pay. Right now, y'all got me until January the 15th. I have a special going on. All readings are going to be $30. After that, my readings go up. Because again, like I said, this is like it takes from my energy. It takes from a lot of things. But this is something that I do just to help. I really don't like the financial part of it, but I love doing readings. And I am about to start doing my reading parties again. So I will be posting that real soon. I used to do them junks quite frequently before COVID, but I haven't did one in a while. But I am going to do another one soon. All right, let's see, Dominique. I'm going to actually take all these cards that just popped out. Oh, I do got that, but I forgot. Hold on. There we go. If you would like to donate, you could Cash App Queensy's Readings. All right, so Dominique, you the first person that I ever got this card, and I never got a chance to read this card. So I feel like you're special right now, honey. It says deep cellular healing, archetypal energy, physical and emotional healing. Physical and emotional healing, right? I got this thing, and I tell everybody, I even tell my man, I tell everybody every day, when your spirit is ill, your body is ill. Whenever you're not obtaining to how your heart space and you, like, say if you're doing things, you're okay. I got this thing where your physical body could be doing something outside of what it wants to do, but you're doing it because you feel like you're obligated to doing it. But deep inside, your soul is not aligned with it. So it's irritable. It's making you feel like, you ever hear like you tell your friend, oh, I'm gonna come out with you. Yeah, I got you. But then you end up falling asleep for no reason. You wasn't even tired before you made that time in, and then now your friend blowing your phone up and they going crazy on you. I feel like this is dealing with you. You do stuff for certain people. You'll move for certain people, but even if you go against your own freedom, your own free will, you could say that, listen, I'm good, I don't want to do this or whatever to yourself, but you still would do it because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, or you don't want to make somebody feel like, oh, if she fucked up, but if it was me, if it was such and such, so what? So what? But it says deep cellular healing. Start to heal your inner self, the things that I feel like some things dealing with your past, you still hold on to a little bit. And I think you fight every day to try to alleviate yourself from that. It's starting to bring weight onto your back. I hear spine, back issues, belly issues. And I feel like sometimes your legs, it could be something with your legs that give out on you sometimes. That's because you're being burdened with other things and other people, and certain things is holding weight down to you. But Spirit said it's time to heal that. It's time to relieve yourself from that. You got to forgive those that did you dirty too. There's some people that did you fucked up. And I think you took the rap for a lot of people in life. And throughout this time you doing that for other people, people still never thanked you or said, listen, sis, I know you did it for me, XYZ, but they still don't show you no type of gratitude. They're not trying to relieve certain things from you. They're not doing none of that. I feel like you're a one-woman army. You such a one-woman army that you dealt with people that don't even fight for you. But you went out there and put your life on the line for a lot of people. It says Cosmic Heart. There we go. The card came right out after. Like, it says the Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Every time you pray and you start to sow your seed into spirit, and I feel like you giving back to the world, Spirit said, I'm going to bless. Everybody trying to figure out why you so blessed, even after you've been through shit. Why are you so blessed? That's the question that they keep asking. Why she get this and why she like that? They don't even understand that it's because of everything that you went through in your life. The things that was meant to torture you, I feel like you don't allow a lot of stuff to hold you back. And I feel like you still pressing through. But this is why Spirit is saying heal on a cellular level, because there's some things that you're pressing through right now and you starting to get a little discouraged. But Spirit said you needed this message to relieve you from your discouragement because you're almost at the finish line. You got the inner earth. It says, you'll survive this new situation and beginnings. So even the old situations that is dying out around you, you need to let them be. The people that is walking away from you, you need to let them be. The people that's not trying to go where you're going, you need to let them be. Because only thing it's going to do, and I feel like you've been doing this all your life, and this is dealing with friends. A lot of your friends that had your back in the beginning, that you used to be like, oh, y'all made decisions to do things together and stuff. A lot of them did not fall through. But Spirit said, because it's your vision. This is your glorified moment. This is something that I'm building up for you, not for everybody else. Because you want to know what everybody waiting for? Everybody waiting for you to win so they can tag along. But Spirit said, you got to cut them the fuck away. You could do, girl, we're going to talk. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So, the same thing that the first card said. Deep cellular healing. Don't go against yourself. Don't go against yourself. Whatever you do, I don't know where deep in my heart is telling me to tell you, your purpose is not meant to be the person, the go-to person for everybody, right? You have a select, I'm going to say 2 people that is loyal to you. I think it's just 2 people that's really loyal to you. And these 2 people, they are a part of your spirit team. Keep those 2 around. Fuck everybody else. Because when the stuff hit the fan, them other people is not going to help. They're not going to be your backbone. They're not going to be your support system. So Spirit wants you to know that every path leads back to home. Home is you, your home base, your heart, who you genuinely are before anybody know you for whatever you do in this world, or some people befriend you because of what you can do for them. Stop, because those people ain't going to ride out with you when you ain't got it. But I do feel like there's 2 people in your corner that ride out for you. Stick with those 2 people, because those are the ones that's going to assist you. And if something do fail, they're going to be your backbone. They're going to help you. Then you got Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Like I said, you can't trust everybody around you. I don't know why Spirit is telling me to tell you this. Everybody is not meant to be a tag along with you. You got to start dismissing certain people, because these are the people that's burdening you and they weighing down on you. They're waiting for their next come up with you because they know you're a go-getting ass person. You're going to do it regardless. You're going to make sure you're good. You're going to make sure, and you the type of person, if you eating something, if you eating shrimp, lobster, and steak, them people is going to be tagging along because they know you're not going to let them starve. So Spirit said you need to start selecting your choices of people that's helping you wisely as well, because they only help you for what you could give them. If you don't got it to give, these people ain't going to answer a phone. They're not going to come. They're not going to show up for you. The same 2 people that will show up for you is your loyals. Those are your loyals. It says starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Go stargazing. It may be cold outside, starting to get cold, but Spirit said it's time for you to stargaze. What I mean by stargaze, go out there, go seek that energy from Spirit before you get the answers from people. Because a lot of people that just want to see you staying in the loop because they don't want you to do better than them. They want to see you stuck. They want to see you stagnated. You can't keep allowing that. because I feel like this is a recurrent energy with you over a lifetime. It's like you always be there for everybody, but when the going get tough, they are nowhere to be found. All right, so let me get a confirmation for you, Cherie. I'm only saying Cherie because I don't say everybody real names. I mean, I go by y'all screen names. But Dominique, this is a confirmation for you right here, baby. Can I get a confirmation for Dominique? I'm taking it. So the first card that came up, you got Aquarius. It says, originally philosophy and progressive imagining. So whatever you feel in your heart, start going with it. I feel like even your business ventures, you don't tell everybody your secrets. I don't tell everybody my secrets. Like I told you, I got a pageant that I do, and I also do my readings in my spirituality business, and I got a podcast. I got all this stuff that I do, but I don't put it out there for the fact of it is because people will speak negative about it, and it would knock your manifestation back. You don't want that. Or you could attract those leeches, the ones that want to be hanging on because they want to see your next come up so they can see, okay, if she win with this venture, then I'm going to be a part of her team. No. If you're not a part of my team when I don't got it, don't be a part of my team when I do get it. Then you got Gemini. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. I feel like you're already doing it because I even networked with you recently. We was smashing up about business. But this is the first card. It says creates curiosity, intellect, and networking. You are very intellectual. You're a business savvy person. And I feel like you're a good ass person when it comes down to connecting and networking and moving along with certain things. Spirit said, keep doing it. Because what you're doing, you're building a fucking empire right underneath for everybody else's nose. And this is why these people is going to try to stop you. Because why the fuck would they want you to get the empire and not them? That's the conscious thoughts of these people. But Spirit says start to dwell alone when it come down to your ideas. Don't tell everybody until you complete them. When you got it written down and copywritten, and what I mean by copywritten, take a piece of paper, put it in an envelope, mail it to yourself because it's your ideas. So you got Cardinal, instigation, bravery, in a pioneering spirit. This is you. You are the captain of everything. And I feel like you take the role for everybody when it comes down to hardship. If somebody was to call you and say they need something, you give it to them. You don't hesitate. You don't even question it. You don't go without a doubt. None of that. Because you're a giver. And the only reason why you became a giver the way you are is because you was a person that know what it felt like not to get. And how it felt to be alone and how it felt to have to thrive for yourself. And this is why you're going through so many things with people. It's a lot of people involved that want to hold on to you for what their own purpose is and not to help you with your purpose. It says fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. You are a very brave person. The bravest person will be scrutinized by so many motherfuckers. The bravest person is the most confident person always got to get bashed down because people don't like their confidence. But Spirit said in the opposites of that direction, speak life into yourself, reverse that curse, and start shutting people the hell up. All right, guys, let's see. You welcome, my love. Listen, y'all, this was a very long reading. I meant it to be this long, and I'm not going to even lie to y'all because I do not stop what I'm doing for nobody. Again, if y'all haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. My YouTube channel is Queen Z Spiritual Insight, and on my Facebook is Queen Z's Readings. Make sure y'all go and like. And again, like I said earlier, if y'all would like to book a reading, you can email me at queenzreadings@gmail.com. I don't know. I thought that said a 5. I need to get my glasses. But gmail.com and ask for a reading. I will email you back my time slots that I do have available. And also, like I said earlier, have you had a reading from me before or simply want to leave a review from my live readings? Email me at queenzreadings@gmail.com with a 30 to 90 second review that will be played at the end of every live I do. So even if I'm doing a twin flame reading, y'all review will be played. Even if I'm doing a regular reading, y'all review will be played every time. I will be doing this throughout the time, but I'm also about to start doing my podcast again. So Mentally There for You will be back up, but I think I'm gonna combine Queensley Spiritual Insight underneath one umbrella with Mentally There for You. So y'all will see me more frequently doing my mental subjects and a lot of things like that. Also, I want to thank you for watching, and please just stay cute. Keep it cute. Just keep it completely cute, y'all. Have a good one, everybody. Love and light.